Yeah, the market sell-off. I just want you to keep one eye on our screen here, but also on the ticker below, because we are slightly off the lows of the session. Keep in mind that the worst point of the Dow, it was down 1,180 points. So right now, we're looking at the Dow down about 856. Oh, isn't that much better? Okay, we are at the epicenter of the AI brain trust here at HumanX in Las Vegas. But AI is causing Apple quite a bit headache, and certainly Apple shareholders. The stock right now is falling 4.8% after analysts at Citigroup said the company's decision to delay the rollout of certain AI-driven Siri features could hold back iPhone sales. Citi now projects that handset sales will grow 2% this year. That's down from the original 5% estimate. Now at HumanX, Apple is talked about, and there is a blast from the past. You get to understand or at least triangulate what this means. The Tavis booth is displaying one of the original Apple Macintosh computers from 1995. And they have it fired up. It's actually working. Oh, yeah, remember those? At the time, Apple shares were worth, you're going to kick yourself here, 24 cents a share, now worth $200 and let's call it $27 and change, despite the stock's decline right now. Prior to 1995, word processors were about as high-tech as you could get to digital desktop assistants. The computer, really, that changed the world is something that is for our next guest to talk about. Grammarly, if the computer and Apple took it there, Grammarly took AI to the next level. The AI writing assistant tool is one of the first user-friendly AI products on the mass market, and the CEO is here. It was acquired, Workspace AI just acquired the AI company Coda. You got a lot talking about it. Brand new CEO here. Let's just get to the tenor at the moment here. People are excited, certainly, about AI, but this stock sell-off that we're seeing at the moment makes people wonder if AI will continue to be the driver.
No, I think the idea that AI can produce big gains is the temporary going up and down, there's lots of things happening in the world, but in a long arc, it's no question. We're about to arm every person, knowledge worker, student with thousands of agents that can only make them more productive. And I'm a big believer that's going to rise the boats for everybody.
Folks, Shishir Mehrotra, the CEO, he just took over about 3 months ago, so it's sort of trial by fire, but you've been in this industry a long time. Grammarly, we've been calling it the OG artificial intelligence company. It was developed in 2009 by actually a Ukrainian engineer, and we all just take it for granted, but how have you evolved in this fast-changing AI world, and what do you want to do as the CEO to keep up with the Joneses?
I love this frame, the OG AI company. By the way, lots of things I learned as I came into this job. It's a much broader impacting company than most people think. It's about 40 million daily active users use Grammarly as a writing assistant. It's over $700 million in revenue. Very large business in this AI space, and like you said, 15 years old. But the thing people really miss about Grammarly is they misunderstand it as a grammar tool. Actually, what Grammarly is a platform to bring AI right to the edge. One way to think about it is wherever you're working. You could be in Google Docs, you could be in Slack, you could be in Salesforce, you could be in Word, and what Grammarly does is it can read what you're doing, annotate it, help you along your way, and really be right next to you. The frame that the founders used for me I loved is that it's like we built this AI superhighway right to every user's desktop, but we're only currently running one car on that highway. It's the car with your high school grammar teacher on it. And what we're about to do is fill that with agents that can do everything else with you.
Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Is that the premium that you're rolling out, Grammarly Premium?
So today what we're doing is we're making that writing assistant better and sharper. So yes, we launched a new feature called Smart Suggestions. It's a very early version. But if you dream a little further out, imagine that the agents that are sitting next to you while you're writing aren't just your grammar teacher. They're the person that knows all your sales data, and the person that knows your product roadmap, and the person that knows your financial information. And as you're writing, you go from help me communicate well to help me get my facts right, do it for me.
Sentence structure, style suggestions, that's coming with the premium, which is $20 a month if you pay for a full year once at a time.
That's right.
Right, but it's $30 if you just go month to month. Are people going to be paying for that, plus ChatGPT, plus all of the premiums that are out there versus freemium?
Yeah, actually we see these products used together a lot. I think what Grammarly does is actually really hard to do in those tools, like that be right next to you with your actual writing suggestions. And so we see those tools used together all the time.
It's instantaneous.
It's instantaneous, and probably most importantly, it works where you work. So all the other generative AI tools on the market force you to change your behavior. You got to go somewhere else, try to get help, and then come back. Lots of copying and pasting, lots of trying to interpret. But I think the heart of what Grammarly is doing is bringing agents to you, to where you actually work.
You guys are at unicorn status. Can you tell me about profits? Because why aren't you public at a time like this?
That'll come the right time.
Is that why you've been hired to take it public?
Lots to come. I mean, it's a great business. Like I said, $700 million in revenue for a product that I think a lot of people underestimate.
Is that profitable though? Are you profitable?
It's been profitable for a long time. They raised very little capital. We continue to run it cash efficiently. Right now, I'm very focused on this new path of turning what you currently think of as Grammarly from being not about grammar or having only one of their agents be about grammar to being the platform for all the agents to be able to help you everywhere you are.
Well, Grammarly has saved me many times.
I'm sure.
And I grew up with a mom who was an expert in grammar, but I'll tell you, it's definitely helpful. Thank you so much. We'll be watching it.
Thank you, Liz.